If you're over 50, your body might already be quietly warning you about a heart problem that could cut your life short, and most people miss it. In this video, I'm going to show you the subtle signs of clogged arteries that seniors ignore every day, and what you can do right now to protect your heart. Your body has been sending you quiet warnings for a long time, months, maybe even years. Little signals that are easy to brush off and ignore, but here's what most people don't understand. By the time you actually feel chest pain, your arteries may already be up to 70% blocked. Right now, as you're watching this, millions of people are walking around with dangerously clogged arteries and have no clue. The signs are subtle, everyday things that are easy to blame on age, stress, or being busy. But knowing these warning signs today, right now, could realistically add 5, 10, even 15 years to your life. This isn't about scaring you. It's about giving you life-saving information. And if you're over 40 or you have a family history of heart disease, this message is especially for you. Before we go on, I want you to understand something important. Every point I'm sharing comes from reputable sources: the Centers for Disease Control, Mayo Clinic, Harvard Medical School, and the American Heart Association. This isn't guesswork or rumor. It's science. And before we dive deeper, if you care about your health and want to stay informed as you age, make sure you subscribe to Senior Guide. We post videos like this every week to help you live longer, stronger, and more independent. Also, drop a comment below and tell me where you're watching from. I really do read them all. Now, let's talk about why this is so critical. In 2023 alone, heart disease claimed 680,981 lives in the United States. That's one person dying every 33 seconds from cardiovascular disease. Think about that. In the time it takes to watch this video, several people will die from heart problems that often could have been prevented. But here's the hopeful part. According to the American Heart Association and Harvard Medical School, around 80% of cardiovascular disease is preventable. Some experts even estimate up to 90% is preventable with the right lifestyle changes and early detection. Let me repeat that. 8 out of 10 cases could be stopped before they ever begin, if you know what to watch for and act early. Now think about your own body. Be honest. When was the last time you really paid attention to how you feel? Not just sharp pain, but the subtle shifts. That constant fatigue you've been brushing off. The stares that suddenly feel harder. That chest pressure you blamed on stress or anxiety. Your arteries are like rivers carrying oxygen and nutrients to every cell, every organ, every muscle. When those rivers start to narrow because of plaque buildup, everything changes. Your body starts sending quiet alerts, small warnings that something is off. The problem is, most of us don't know how to interpret those signals. Let me break down what's happening inside your body in simple terms. Your arteries are smooth, flexible tubes. Think of a new garden hose. Blood flows through them easily, feeding your heart, brain, and muscles. Over time, though, plaque begins to form. It's made of cholesterol, fat, calcium, and other substances in your blood, like rust building up inside a pipe. At first, it's just a thin coating. Blood still moves, but your heart has to push harder. As the years go by, that plaque thickens. The artery gets narrower. Your heart is forced to work overtime just to keep blood moving. Your organs receive less oxygen. Your muscles start to feel weak. This gradual narrowing is called atherosclerosis. Here's the frightening reality. Many people feel nothing at all until an artery is around 70% blocked. That's when symptoms finally become obvious. That's when people land in emergency rooms. But your body is trying to alert you long before that point. You just need to know what to look for. Let's go through the silent warning signs of clogged arteries. Warning sign number 1, persistent, unexplained fatigue. This isn't just feeling wiped out after a long day. This is waking up tired even after a full night's sleep, needing naps for no clear reason, feeling drained doing things that used to be easy. Research from the National Institutes of Health shows that ongoing, unexplained fatigue can be one of the earliest signs of heart and vascular problems, especially in women. Most people blame it on stress, age, or a busy life. But here's what's really happening. When your arteries are narrowed, your cells don't get enough oxygen. Your body has to work harder to do basic tasks, and that constant strain shows up as deep, ongoing exhaustion. If you've been unusually tired for weeks or months and you can't find a reason, your heart may be trying to get your attention. Warning sign. Number 2, shortness of breath. This is when you start getting winded doing things that used to be no big deal. For example, climbing a single flight of stairs, walking briskly, playing with your kids or grandkids. Suddenly, you're out of breath and it feels off. According to the Cleveland Clinic, when arteries are blocked, your heart can't pump enough oxygen-rich blood to your lungs and muscles. So your body prioritizes. It sends oxygen to the most vital organs and cuts back elsewhere. Many people wave this off as just getting older or being out of shape. But getting breathless with mild exertion is not normal aging. It's a sign your cardiovascular system is under strain. Warning sign. For 3. Chest pressure or discomfort. This is the symptom most people associate with heart problems, but it's often misunderstood. We imagine a dramatic scene, someone grabbing their chest and collapsing. In reality, blocked arteries more often cause pressure or tightness in the chest, a squeezing sensation, a feeling of heaviness or weight on the chest. It may last only a few minutes. It may come and go. Mayo Clinic refers to this as angina. It occurs when the coronary arteries, the ones supplying blood directly to your heart muscle, are narrowed or blocked. Your heart isn't getting enough oxygen and is signaling distress. Many people dismiss this as heartburn, indigestion, or a pulled muscle. But if you feel pressure, tightness, or discomfort in your chest, especially during activity or emotional stress, do not ignore it. Warning sign. Number 4. Pain in unexpected areas. Blocked arteries don't always cause chest pain. Sometimes the discomfort shows up in other places, including left arm, jaw, neck, shoulders, upper back. This is known as referred pain. Your heart shares nerve pathways with these areas, so when the heart is struggling, your brain can misread the source of the pain. Johns Hopkins Medicine notes that jaw pain, especially in women, can be an early sign of coronary artery disease. Pain or discomfort in the left arm is also a classic sign that blood flow to the heart may be impaired. If you're noticing unexplained pain in these areas, particularly if it worsens with activity and eases with rest, it's important to get your heart evaluated. Warning. Sign number 5, leg pain when walking. This is one of the most overlooked signs, but it's crucial. If you experience cramping, tightness, or pain in your calves, thighs, or hips when you walk, relief from that pain when you stop and rest. That pattern is called claudication. It often means the arteries in your legs are narrowed. This is known as peripheral artery disease, PAD. The American Heart Association explains that PAD is frequently a sign that blockages exist in other parts of your body too, including your heart and brain. Think of it like a warning light on your dashboard. If one area is clogged, others may be as well. People often assume it's just weak legs or age-related stiffness, but if walking causes leg pain that disappears with rest, it's a red flag you shouldn't ignore. Having PAD raises your risk of heart attack or stroke by 4 to 5 times. Warning. Sign number 6. Cold hands and feet plus dizziness. 2 more subtle signs to pay attention to. Hands and feet that are frequently cold, even in warm environments, feeling dizzy or lightheaded, especially when standing up quickly or exerting yourself. Cold extremities may indicate that blood isn't circulating properly to the outer areas of your body. Frequent dizziness can be a sign that your brain isn't getting enough blood and oxygen. A study in the journal Stroke found that recurring dizziness in people over 50 can be an early indicator of carotid artery disease, narrowing in the arteries that send blood to the brain. These aren't just minor annoyances. They're clues that your circulation may be compromised. So what can you actually do? I want to be very clear. I'm not claiming you can completely reverse severe blockages overnight. That's not realistic, and anyone saying otherwise is misleading you. But decades of research show there is a lot you can do to protect your arteries, support your heart, and prevent things from getting worse. 1. Get evaluated by a medical professional. If you're over 40 and you recognize any of these warning signs in yourself, don't wait. Schedule an appointment with your doctor. Ask specifically about a cardiovascular risk assessment. Tests like an EKG, stress test, or imaging, such as ultrasound, of your arteries. Early detection truly saves lives. 2. Move your body every day. You don't need to become a marathon runner. Even 30 minutes of brisk walking a day, or consistently hitting around 7,000 steps, can significantly improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and help slow plaque buildup. Harvard Medical School research shows that around 7,000 steps a day is linked with about a 25% lower risk of cardiovascular disease and a 47% lower risk of death from all causes. Just walking. That's how powerful small daily movement is. 3. Eat for arterial health. Focus on foods that support healthy blood vessels. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula, berries, blueberries, strawberries, fatty fish rich in omega-3s, salmon, mackerel, sardines, nuts and seeds, walnuts, chia, flax seeds, whole grains, oats, quinoa, brown rice. Limit processed foods, sugary drinks and snacks, trans fats, and excessive saturated fats. These changes help reduce inflammation and keep arteries more flexible. 4. Manage your stress. Chronic stress raises cortisol, increases inflammation, and pushes blood pressure higher, damaging your arteries over time. Helpful tools include deep breathing exercises, meditation or prayer, gentle movement like yoga or walking in nature, talking openly with someone you trust or a therapist. 5. Protect your sleep. Research from the multi-ethnic study of atherosclerosis shows that regularly sleeping under 6 hours per night is linked with more plaque buildup. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep. Nighttime is when your body repairs and recovers. These aren't just minor annoyances, they're clues that your circulation may be compromised. Here's what I want you to really sit with for a moment. Your heart is beating right now. Your lungs are working. Your body is constantly trying to keep you alive and well. Even if you already have some plaque buildup, your system is still fighting for you every second. Your body has always been on your side, but it needs your cooperation. It needs you to pay attention to the messages it's sending and to make changes before small issues turn into life-threatening crises. You deserve to feel strong, energetic, and alive. You deserve more healthy years with the people you love, your children, your grandchildren, your friends and partner. And the encouraging news is you have far more control over your heart health than you might think. So here's what I want you to do. If this information helped you understand your body better, hit the like button so more people can find it. Share this video with someone you care about, a parent, a sibling, a friend. You might genuinely be saving a life. Type yes in the comments if you're committed to paying attention to your body and taking your health seriously. I do read them, and I want to see that you're taking that step. And most importantly, subscribe to Senior Guide for more science-backed tips on heart health, aging well, and staying independent for as long as possible. Your body is speaking to you. The question is, are you listening? Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video on Senior Guide.